Well, good morning, everyone. Mayor Steve Wilder here from the city of North Canton with my weekly community update. I apologize I couldn't be with you on Wednesday. I was a little under the weather and I just couldn't make it in. So here we are on a Friday. I want to do a catch up before the end of the month here. So thank you for your patience. And we have a lot going on this week. So here we go. Going to start right off for a nice greeting for I want to send out a happy birthday to Eva Schultz, living here, longtime resident in North Canton. Well, folks, she turned 90 years old on Wednesday the 28th. So Eva, once again, give you a shout out. Thank you for being a lifetime resident here, and happy birthday to you. Today in history, just something that caught my mind and when I heard on the radio. It was in 1938 that Orson Welles broadcast his radio play of H.G. Wells' The War of the Worlds. Many of us have seen or heard that, causing anxiety in some of the audience in the United States. And it also caused anxiety throughout the world, I think. But coincidentally, 47 years later, the Space Shuttle Challenger lifts off for its mission, STS-61-8, for its final mission. So just, I thought that was kind of a curious oddity there. 47 years later, from Orson Welles' production. Here we are with the Space Shuttle Challenger on its last mission. Something else that's special, I think, throughout the world is on November 1st is All Saints Day. It's an ancient holiday. All Saints Day, as known as Hallows Day, Hallow Mass, the Feast of All Saints, or the Solemnity of All Saints. Again, it's a Christian solemnity holiday or celebrated in honor of all saints, known or unknown, and throughout the world. And it's a day where we all can think about giving thanks for our loved ones who have, for their lives, of our friends, family, and our loved ones. So just thought I'd share that point of interest to you for November the 1st. Also this Sunday on November 1st, as our daylight saving times ends, so you want to fall back 1 hour, and that would be at 2 a.m., 1 a.m. on Sunday morning in each time zone. So we fall back on November the 1st. So don't be late. All right, some city news here for our engineering report. On our East Hill Street, sometimes known as 55th Street if you're in Plain Township, the resurfacing is in progress. I was out there yesterday checking on it. The westbound lane, the base layer is down up to Lancaster Gate. And if you're going east from Patricia towards Main Street, South Main Street, that eastbound lane is also has its base resurfacing done. It takes you down to about Westview Circle. So the ground was still very saturated from Patricia and that eastbound lane all the way up to Fraser and Lancaster Gate area. So hopefully in the next couple of days that'll dry out and we'll get the base layer of the blacktop down. So I'm very hopeful about that. And the ground surface again was just very wet to complete the base coating these last few days. So be patient. Hopefully we'll have all that done by mid-November. For East Maple Street, the bridge repair. I was out there last night checking on the bridge. They have a membrane down for water protection. They're putting guardrails in today. So those hopefully will be installed and completed by today. And then if we're fortunate enough with dry weather, we'll try to get it paved on Saturday. So we're shooting for Saturday for a paving. I want the guardrails up before we can allow vehicles on that roadway. If you notice, some of the street poles are in already between the west entrance and the center entrance to Walsh University. The sidewalks are still under their replacement progress. So it'll take a little time for the sidewalks. That might run into December. But, once we get the bridge open, we'll still have two-way traffic on East Maple Street. So thank you for your patience. And maybe by the end of November, we'll start our final project, which is a water line project replacement over on Pittsburgh. And we'll have flaggers out there to maintain traffic. But we really just want to keep the businesses or the residents be able to get in and out. But that's a little farther down the line, but shouldn't be too unaccommodating for you. So be patient. I think East Maple will have that open by Monday. And East Hill Street, we're still working on through maybe mid-November for that. If the weather holds off for us and we can get the manholes all replaced and get our surfacing down. So thank you for that. Okay, if you notice through the city, as I've driven around, a lot of people are taking advantage, our residents are taking advantage of our leaf bag. And so there again, if you go to Moeller Lumber, True Value Hardware out there on Portage Street Northwest, our residents can pick up to 25 leaf bags free for the city of North Canton utility customers. So that started October the 10th and it'll go through November the 15th. So don't forget to get your free leaf bags out there. And Kimball is picking those up. For our health and safety, I had this communication from the Stark County Health Department. Today we are remaining at a level 3 red according to the Ohio Public Health Advisory System. This is due to the county triggering 3 indicators and will remain red since our cases per 100,000 is above 100. We have to work on to maintain our safe distance to keep this under control. They highly recommend these 3 points for all citizens to follow, and I'm asking you for your help also to keep people aware. Decrease in-person interactions with others, consider necessary travel only, and limit attending gatherings of any number. I think our model has always been 10 or less, so just please keep those things in mind from Stark County Health Department. They're reminding all of us to start getting your flu shots. Again, my wife and I got ours a few weeks ago, and you can schedule your flu shot by calling 330-493-9928 if you'd like to do that through the Stark County Health Department. You can go to their website, simply just go to the Stark County Health Department website, and they have plenty of frequently asked questions regarding flu shots. This one I found interesting. Can I get both influenza and COVID-19 viruses at the same time? They say yes. You can have both respiratory viruses in your system at the same time. As one of the viruses weakens your immune system, it is possible for the other to take root. Please be sure to visit our COVID-19 page on starkcountyhealth.org or starkhealth.org for further information on both respiratory viruses. So they're suggesting you to get your flu shot. Election day is right around the corner, folks. And again, there's going to be a lot of local issues and candidates, and they may be decided the night of the election, and there again, they may not. But trust the process in the voting system. I believe in it, and I think we've had a good voting system here in Stark County for years. If you're not sure about your voting precinct, you can very simply go to the Stark County Board of Elections, and one of their first links is to find your voter polling place, and it's very simple. I did that just to double check. It'll look something like this when you get it, and it'll just tell you your upcoming election detail, your polling place, and the nice thing about it is it tells you all the districts that we're involved in, whether it's countywide, our Canton Muni Court, our North Canton City Schools, our precinct districts, what ward you're in. Of course, North Canton City, our appellate court is the 5th District Court of Appeals, the 8th District State Board of Education. We still, part of us are in Plain Township. We vote for the 48th State House of Representatives. We're in the 29th State Senate. Our congressional voting is for the 16th Congressional District. Of course, we're North Canton City Schools and Stark County School Financing. So it's all right there, folks, for you. If you're not sure where you're at, And they even have a handy map that'll show you where to go for your polling place. And right now in North Canton, we only have 4, and that's at Faith Family Church, 8200 Freedom Avenue, Northwest. The North Canton Civic Center at 845 Maple Street, West Maple Street. The Church of Christ of North Canton, 1301 East Maple Street, and down at the Event Center, 340 Mississippi Northeast, Mississippi Street Southeast in North Canton. I should know all these streets. So those are our 4 areas. I just wanted to share, that with you in your polling information. Something else that came out this week from the Governor Mike DeWine and Lieutenant Governor John Husted this week, they announced that the administration is in partnership with the General Assembly, and they're developing a package of more than $419.5 million CARES Act funding to help Ohioans. And for information on this, you can go to businesshelp.ohio.gov. That's businesshelp.ohio.gov. And I'm going to go over 4 of those areas they talked about. There is a bar and restaurant assistance fund, and that's designed to assist Ohio's on-premise liquor permit holders. They've set aside $37.5 million to help those licensees significantly impacted by COVID-19. And it's limited in the full use of their liquor permit. And the funding for the program is for the CARES Act. And here again, I believe it's let's see. I thought there was a certain amount of people that had to be employed by January 1, but maybe not. There is an application process. Like I said, just go to businesshelp.ohio.gov and to access the online application. Again, get in early because the funds cannot be distributed after December 31st, 2020. So after applying, a licensee will receive hopefully $2,500 per unique business location. So if you have a couple of liquor permits, then you might be able to have, or locations, you might get more than $2,500. For small business relief, here it is. They have a small business relief grant. So small business relief is designed to assist Ohio businesses that have been harmed by the effects of COVID-19. The $125 million grant fund will provide relief to Ohio businesses that have been negatively impacted by COVID-19. Funding for the program is from the CARES Act money. And this is for businesses must be for-profit entities with no more than 25 total or full-time equivalent Ohio employees as of January 1, 2020. And the business must also have a physical location in Ohio and earn at least 90% of annual revenue based on activities performed and taxable to Ohio. So there again, it talks about what is eligible, what is ineligible. But if you go to the helpline there at businesshelp.ohio, you'll be able to check and see if you're eligible for funding from CARES Act money. And here's one for families, home relief grant. Ohioans will apply for assistance through their local community action agency starting November the 2nd, 2020. Ohioans can find their local community action agency by visiting businesshelp.ohio.gov. Ohio households with an annual income at or below 200% of the federal poverty guidelines will be eligible for assistance. For a family of 4, that is an annual income of up to $52,400. Now, individuals that are currently unemployed will only need to provide proof of income for the last 30 days for verification processes or for purposes. Additionally, any federal unemployment stipend is excluded from determining the household's benefit. So something for our homes, our homeowners, that there is relief out there. And again, if you go to businesshelp.ohio, they'll have all the guidelines for you, such as your date of birth, social security number, your current or previous address, copies of social security cards, or verification of each household member, proof of income for all household members. So there's a number of things there, and the hardship due from the pandemic. I'd like to announce a program that we're going to participate in for the Serving Area Military Veterans and their Widows. It's the SAM Center. And with the holidays coming around, the SAM Center is sponsoring or seeking donations for children between the ages of 5 and 16 and gifts with a value of between $5 to $20. It's a holiday toy drive, and it will start from November 1st and go through December the 12th. And there's a numerous drop-off sites available at these following locations. Well, I'm going to go first. Our North Canton City Hall at 145 North Main Street, we are going to participate in this program. So just enter off the rear parking lot off of Ream, and on the ground floor lobby, there'll be a box container down there for new toys to be delivered there. And those will be picked up and then taken to the SAM Center. And our area military veterans and families will have an opportunity to do a little shopping for new toys for the holiday season. So they're also going, so the SAM Center is out on Lincoln Way. There's Froggy's Car Wash in Maslin over on Lincoln Way. They got two locations, and one on Everhard, Froggy's Car Wash on Everhard. The Plain Township Hall on Easton, North Canton City Hall here, 145 North Main Street. The Canton Township Community Center is a drop-off. The Karcher Group up on 5590 Lobby Road, number 8, they have a drop-off. And at the Ohio Veterans Memorial Park at 805 South Cleveland Maslin Road in Clinton, and the Tuscarawas Township office at 956 Manchester Avenue Southwest in North Lawrence. The hours to take or after hours donation, you have to contact somebody there at the Tuscarawas Township. For North Canton, we're open 24 hours in our lobby, and if you want to drop your toys off, that would be a tremendous help. But for November 1st through December 12th, so come on in, drop something off for the kids. Last Wednesday, or let me say this, October 21st, we started our indoor season for the North Canton Farmers Market. It's been it's taken off quite well. The times are 3 to 6 p.m. From 3 to 3:30, we've reserved that for our seniors. Again, I want to thank the community for supporting this endeavor. It's been a real asset to the city. Just want to give you a couple updates from our Wednesday, June 3rd meetings, all the way up through our Saturday, July 4th, or excuse me, we did Wednesdays from July 3rd to October 14th, and we did Saturdays from July 11th through the 17th. And, on or over those 35 days, the market provided a safe and comfortable access to fresh food and goods from 82 local vendors. It hosted 6 community partners, 7 sponsors, and held 7 special events. It also provided our community with to-go dinner options, children's activities, giveaways, free art classes, the mural of gratitude, live music, and dance performances and wellness opportunities. So that was terrific. On average, 1,500 shoppers attended each week. 46% of shoppers traveled less than 5 minutes to get to the market, with 73% living less than 10 minutes away. And 72% of the shoppers said they would attend the indoor season at least twice a month, with 95% attending at least once a month. And the average customer spent about $24 at the market during each visit. And of vendors that participated in the vendor survey, average vendor sales were $473 per market. So I think it reached some wonderful satisfaction for our community. And with their Facebook followers, their Instagram followers, their newsletter subscribers, and the website views, it's been a real nice addition and success for us. I got a question about batteries. We're no longer accepting batteries at the City Hall, and the only word I got was those can be recycled in your trash. However, they're not, excuse me, they can be disposed of in your trash, not recycled, okay? And if you want to go to Kimball, their website, they have a nice list of all things that can be recycled and what they can accept. But batteries is not one that is recyclable. Batteries are can't be recycled. So again, you can Google. I went to Duracell. They said that their batteries can be alkaline, can be disposed of in your normal trash. If you have recyclable batteries of some kind, you might want to check with maybe Home Depot or Lowe's and see if they have sites available for recharging. I'm not sure about that, but we're not taking batteries here at City Hall anymore. We still accept. We still have our drug box disposal for our residents and visitors and citizens to to dispose of. But uh, they have a list of recyclable materials that are accepted by Kimball and recycling. So maybe we just want to go to their website and double check and see what those items are that can be recycled. Well, last but not least is Halloween. And I know in the media there's been much discussion whether to have it or not have it. Again, we're supporting it. I opted in. It's up to you if you want to participate or not with you and your family. But I felt that the reasons why was the spirit of the Halloween, that kids can still make fun and creative costumes. Their facial coverings, their masks is need to be really should be a facial covering, just not the mask that you wear in your costume. And kids can wrap those or make those and design them themselves if they really want to. Uh, our homeowners and residents can choose to participate or not. Uh, let's see, you can, what we're going to do is my wife and I, we're going to watch from a distance. We have two card tables set out. We have pre-packaged 2 or 3 pieces of candy in plastic baggies. So those will be spaced out, and a child, all they have to do is come up, take the plastic bag and put it in, take it, and that's it. We're going to watch at a distance, but I think we'll have our porch light on. If it's nice, we'll be on the front porch watching everybody. But I think it's easy to do in a small sandwich bag, individually wrapped. I know the CDC, and I think some things, some health experts on TV have said when you get the candy home, you can still wipe that down with a cleaning hand sanitizer or some type of cleaning cloth. But again, maintain safe distancing when you're out there. Wear your facial coverings. Monitor your own health. Families walking together. Make sure you have responsible adults to accompany the small children. Put all your electronic devices down. Parents, I know you want to take pictures of your kids, that's fine, but we don't need children carrying their cell phones and not watching where they're going, especially if their facial coverings are on. When it gets dark, make sure you can be seen. Carry a flashlight or glow sticks with your family and your kids. Don't eat any of the treats. I'm recommending that. I think the CDC is too, until you get home. And watch out for your peanut allergies. And motorists, please watch out for the pedestrians that'll be out and about. I know our police department has always has a good coverage during the neighborhoods. So just be careful about that. And I did the state of Ohio. If you want to go to Responsible Restart Ohio, there are recommendations there for celebrating Halloween also. The major caution there is parties, folks, for the adults and for the kids. This is where the issue, I think, is where the spreading of the coronavirus is taking place at informal gatherings. So again, it's not so much in our restaurants or food establishments or bars, but it's in those informal gatherings, maybe a family and friends that we're letting our safeguards down. And someone comes in with COVID, and before you know it, 6 to 9, 10 people could be infected. So it's going to be tough here. I know with Thanksgiving and the holidays coming up with Christmas and the fun gatherings that we miss, but you're going to have to watch your physical distancing on that. I know the governor's been preaching it, and I keep harping on it too, to watch the informal gatherings. So this is from the coronavirus CDC. Just remember, make trick-or-treating safer. Avoid direct contact with trick-or-treaters. Go out and give out treats outdoors if possible. Set up a station with individually bagged treats for kids to take. That's what my wife and I have done. Wash your hands before handling or after the treats, and wear a mask. And just remember, make your own cloth mask as part of your costume if you can. Costume mask is not a substitute for a cloth mask. And masks should not be worn by children under the age of 2 or anyone who has trouble breathing. Wash your hands, stay at least 6 feet apart in your physical distancing, and just remember, just be safe, okay? Have a good time. I didn't want to get into this continually saying these are things that you can't do, but this is one activity that you can do as a family and still have fun and be safe. So that's my message for today. I appreciate your patience, and it's been a challenge these last few months staying ahead of COVID, but I know our county is red. I think North Cantonites are doing very good. When I see people out there, they're wearing their facial coverings. When you're interacting with the public, when you're in an office like myself, I don't have mine on as I'm working, but when I go out, I do wear it. So I try not to be caught off guard by that. Every once in a while, I may forget it's in my pocket, but we're all human. Just be safe. Wash your hands. Practice physical distancing. Look out for one another, because I truly believe that I have faith in our community that we'll care for one another and we'll get through this thing. As someone said, your social life is one thing, but I think your life itself is important. And what is more important, your social life or the life for you and your family? And let's think about that for each one of us. With that, happy Halloween. Go Vikings tonight. And don't forget to turn your clocks back on Sunday. And hopefully we'll see you next time on Wednesday at 11 o'clock for my updates. And don't forget to vote on Tuesday. There are extended hours through the Stark County Board of Elections. You may want to check on that for today, Saturday and Sunday. I think Monday, they said, is only open for pre-voting from 8 to 2. So, and then, of course, you have an opportunity to vote at your precinct. So good luck to everyone. Stay safe. Keep well. Mayor Widler here. Thank you for the privilege of your time and allowing me to serve as your mayor. Take care. God bless.